Welcome to the African Story Vault, where we uncover Africa's most powerful, hidden, and emotional stories. Imagine an industry that produces more movies than Hollywood, employs millions of Africans, and reaches over 1 billion views worldwide. Yet, behind that fame, glamour, and celebrity smiles, there are whispers of exploitation, unpaid actors, dangerous filming conditions, and shocking secrets. This is the untold story of Nollywood, Africa's movie empire that rose from dusty VHS tapes to global domination. But the question is, what really happens behind the camera? The story begins in Lagos, Nigeria. In the early 1990s, Nigeria was struggling economically. Hollywood movies were expensive and foreign. Then something unexpected happened. In 1992, a businessman produced a low-budget movie called Living in Bondage. It was filmed quickly, shot on VHS, made with almost no budget. But when it was released, Nigeria exploded. Markets were flooded with copies. Families gathered around televisions. Suddenly, Africa had its own stories on screen. From that moment, Nollywood was born. Within a few years, thousands of movies were being produced every year. Today, Nigeria's movie industry is the second largest movie producer in the world after India. Nollywood is not just entertainment, it is a massive economic machine, and the industry employs actors, directors, editors, costume designers, makeup artists, camera operators, and marketers. Millions of Africans earn a living from Nollywood. Cities like Lagos, Enugu, and Abuja became filmmaking hubs. Actors such as Genevieve Nnaji, Richard Mofe-Damijo, and Pete Edochie became household names across Africa. From Kenya to Ghana, South Africa to Tanzania, Nollywood movies dominate television screens. For many Africans growing up, Nollywood defined what African storytelling looked like. Nollywood didn't just influence Africa, it influenced the whole world. Streaming platforms like Amazon, Netflix began investing heavily in African films. Nigerian movies started appearing on global charts. African actors began receiving international recognition. Suddenly, African culture, language, and fashion were being watched across continents. For the first time, Africa was telling its own stories to the world. But success came with serious problems. Unlike Hollywood, Nollywood grew without strong structures. Many films are produced in less than 2 weeks. Budgets are often extremely low. Actors sometimes work long hours with very little pay. Some productions even lack proper safety measures. There have been reports of actors collapsing from exhaustion during filming, and piracy. It has nearly destroyed profits for many filmmakers. Illegal copies appear in markets just days after a movie release. Millions of dollars are lost every year. Behind the bright lights, sometimes disturbing stories have surfaced. Some actors claim they were forced to accept unfair contracts. Others have spoken about exploitation in the industry. There are rumors of powerful producers controlling careers. Some young actors say they faced pressure to do things they were uncomfortable with just to get roles. While many filmmakers are hardworking and honest, the industry still struggles with power abuse and corruption. These are the conversations many insiders are now beginning to expose. But change is happening. A new generation of filmmakers is transforming the industry. Directors are investing in better storytelling. Cameras are improving. Budgets are increasing. Movies like The Wedding Party and King of Boys prove that Nollywood can produce world-class cinema. Film schools are emerging across Africa, and Nollywood is slowly becoming more professional and globally competitive. From VHS tapes in crowded markets to global streaming platforms, from low-budget production to billion-dollar opportunities. Nollywood's journey is a story of African creativity, struggle, and resilience. But the question remains, can the industry fix its dark side and truly become Africa's Hollywood? Or will the secrets behind the camera continue to haunt it? Only time will tell.
Subscribe to the African Story Vault, where Africa's untold stories finally get the voice they deserve.